Why was Hackett the guy?
Really excited about it. We casted a wide net, like we said we were going to. We interviewed, got well over 15 different candidates for this position. Went to college, went to different schemes, talked to different people. A lot of really, really, really good football coaches out there. But when it came back to a certain checklist that I was trying to go through, just checking boxes on what we were looking for with regards to this next offensive coordinator, just kept circling back to him. He checks every box that we were looking for. I'm not going to get in the details of it, but really, really excited about this and being able to get Nathaniel here.
Robert, obviously things didn't go well for him at his chance in Denver. With your digging and whatnot, what did you unearth out of that? Because obviously on the surface, everybody's looking at what took place in Denver, but there's obviously more to him than that.
Yeah, and you got to own it, right? It's part of the resume, and I get it, but you got to have the discipline to look past recency bias. You got to be able to look past the whatever you want to call Denver. But the fact of the matter is that he got that to Denver, and he had that opportunity because of his life's work as an offensive coordinator and all the different things that he's done in this league and how much respect he's garnered throughout the league and all those different spots and all the people all the players he's developed in his career and the people that he's worked with. So I get it. I get the sentiment from all that stuff, but you just got to be able to have the discipline to understand, like, he was it was a what's the word? It was a celebrated hire when he got hired at Denver, and it just didn't work out. Then sometimes things happen that way, but like I said, super excited about him being our offensive coordinator and giving him an opportunity to work with our young guys and all the things that we've got going for us.
Robert, in the process, how important was getting an experienced play caller? And if you could just specify some of Nathaniel's strengths as a coach.
Yeah, for sure. We went into this feeling like it was important for us to hire an experienced guy, someone who's put it together several times, not at just one spot, but several spots. And but it didn't close the door. We interviewed a lot of potential first time play callers too that were very impressive. But when you look at Nathaniel and this team, we knew we were going to come in with. We know we're going to have a basically revamped offensive line. We've been talking about getting a veteran quarterback in here if we can. We've got a really young group of skilled guys, so it was very important for us to have guys who have done it before, because of the conviction, because of the philosophy, and them having the recall and the scars, if you will, to be able to build what we think can be a really special offense. But Nathaniel, he's one of the great strengths is that he is a West Coast West Coast guy with regards to scheme. So there's going to be some continuity there. He's got a proven history of being able to develop a heck of a run game in every stop that he's ever been in. He's got a proven track record of tremendous relationships with all the quarterbacks that he's ever worked with, and he's gotten great head success with all the quarterbacks that he's worked with. So there's a lot of strengths with him. His commitment to complementary football, the experience, the innovate. He's an innovative teacher. He's got a laundry list of stuff that we're all really, really excited about.
And when you were interviewing Hackett, did you guys lay out what your plan is for a veteran quarterback? Like, did you when you were discussing his potential hire, did you say, like, look, these are the guys we're going to try to go and get?
No, the quarterback position, obviously, with all the different interviews, was the number one concern, and rightfully so. And it was simple. We're committed to finding a veteran. We didn't get into names. I doubt that he's even studied. He hasn't studied those guys yet, which he's going to start next week. But we didn't get into specifics on names. But it was talked about that we do plan on bringing a veteran quarterback if we can. We do want to continue working with Zach and continue to develop him.
How important is it to you that person you ultimately sign has winning playoff experience on his resume?
Obviously that's something, Ian, for sure. But you got to look at the whole thing. We look inward first, and we believe we have a top flight defense. We believe we've got young skill guys that are continuing to develop, who haven't even hit their ceilings yet. We've got an unbelievable running back that's coming, a running game that's got with a running back and a couple of running backs actually that are going to come back strong next year. We're going to build our offensive line, and So it's more finding the right guy that we feel can lead us in the direction that we need to go and play complementary football with us. And so there's a lot of excitement here. We feel like we've got a really good football team, and like I said, there's a lot of attention on the veteran, but there's also Zach, and there's the people that are in this building too, and we want to continue developing those guys. So, what
is the task with Zach Wilson right now for your offensive coordinator?
I feel like it's the same thing that we've told all of you guys, and we've been transparent through the whole thing. Zach, we still have a lot of faith in him. He does things with the football in his arm that you can't teach. And he's still young. He's only 23 years old, and he's already got 2 years under his belt in this league. And so we just want to make sure that we give him every opportunity to grow and develop. So the expectation is to pour your heart and soul into that young man, just like you will every other player on this football team. The definition of a football coach is developing the players to the best of their ability and finding what their ceiling is. And we're very confident in Nathaniel and his ability to do that. And again, that's something that we talked about with everybody.
Is it a plausible scenario that a veteran quarterback could go to camp, have an open competition with Zach, and lose that competition where Wilson is your starting quarterback? Is that plausible in your mind after you've made that financial commitment?
I don't know about that one. Let's go through that process. You can ask me that one before training camp.